going on, everybody? My name is Arrows, and I like card games, and that's why today we are talking about Disney Lorcana. The newest set is coming out. It is, of course, called Wilds Unknown, and it is looking like it is going to be a very, very good set, and we're going to talk about it right now. Of course, we're going to be doing a video for all of these, all the colors. It's really important to note that there are two new decks, I guess we can call them, coming into the Disney Lorcana trading card game in this set, that being the toy archetype and the superhero archetype, or the super archetype, which I'm really excited to talk about. It feels like the toy archetype is going to be primarily, the huge chunk of it is going to be in Amber and Ruby. So obviously we'll talk about that theme after we get through those two colors. I might do a full on deck profile on toys after we get through that, but let's look at Amber. So Amber has 33 cards in this set, which is really cool, and we are gonna look at them all right now. So starting off, we have the Prince. He's a 1-cost uninkable 0/2 that quests for 2. It's okay. I mean, 2 is what makes Daisy so good in this spot as a 1/4 that quests for 2 with her ability. Is all that's really great too, but she is a 4 for defense or willpower, whatever it's called in this game. She's a 4, so it's going to take a bit to get rid of her. Whereas this is just really easy. This is a Fire the Cannons. This is a 2-character Strength of a Raging Fire. This is just something challenging into it, and it's not going to take any damage back. So this is really easy to get off the field. There are better options in a pre-rotation world, and honestly, I think there are better options in a post-rotation world as well. Then we have Woody. Woody is a 1-cost 2/2 Storyborn Hero toy. Quest for 1. This is going to be very important because Woody, I think, is going to be one of the best cards in the set, and this is a very strong shift target for the bigger one, which we will talk about in a hot minute. But again, just your generic 1-cost 2/2. It's here for the early shift, which is all we really want out of these 1-cost 2/2s that shift into something bigger. Next, we have a new Alan Adale. He's a 2-cost 3/2 Storyborn Ally. Quest for 1, he's Singer 4, so he's going to sing songs of 4 or greater. Before they rotate, I think dogs would like this very much. Having this on the field with an angel and something else gives you a 3-card Under the Sea really early, which is really cool. Really cool. And it means that you're not wasting your turn 4 play on a Mickey and then singing on turn 5. You can play, if you go second, you can play Angel. You can play this. You can play a 1-cost character, or you can play like this and a 1-cost character on turn 3. Start singing your Under the Seas. Really good card. Then we have Goslin Mallard, the Quiverwing Quack. That's a great superhero name. It's a 2-cost uninkable 2/3. When you play this character, you may ready chosen character with cost 2 or less. If you do, they can't quest or challenge for the rest of this turn. This is literally just here to keep cards that you want safe. You can play this and stand up your Daisies, your Aurora Holding Courts, your, I don't know, other really good level 2 or cost 2 or less cards. This is just a really strong card. You can use this, restand your Nalas, which is really cool, and then you can quest for an additional 3. Whereas if you were to just quest with Nala, you could just lose her. So this is pretty cool. I like this card. I don't know if it's gonna see. It might see play in aggressive decks post rotation, but in the current aggressive decks of the format, I just think there are better card options, especially in the Amber card pool. But post rotation, this could be really good. We got Ham. Ham is our first, I guess technically our second toy character. But Ham and Grandma Willow is kind of busted. So Ham is a 2-cost 2/3 quest for 1 Storyborn Ally toy, and he has the ability Loose Change. You can tap him. You pay 1 less for the next character you play this turn. If you have this and Grandmother Willow out, you are paying 2 less for your first character every turn. 3 less, 4 less, depending on how many grandmas you have on the field. You can drop a lot of big characters for relatively cheap. So this is a really cool card. It's It's one more cost than Pluto, but it's a 2/3, which means it's going to potentially survive an early turn hit. And it, depending on what you're swinging at it with, it can kill something in response. Whereas Pluto just kind of, you tap Pluto and then Pluto just kind of dies. Next, we have our first Rescue Ranger card. Now, they're giving the Rescue Rangers a pretty interesting theme in this set. And that theme is characters with defense of 4. You get cool effects with that. This Monterey Jack, for instance, is a 2-cost uninkable 0/3 that quests for 3. This character can't quest unless you have a character with 4 or more in play. You play a Daisy on turn 1, this on turn 2, and then something else on turn 3. You're getting 5. You're getting a ton of lore. That Daisy is going to be able to quest on that turn 2. So you're getting 2, 4. You're getting 7 lore on your 3rd turn, which is kind of insane. Kind of insane. And yeah, so that's the Daisy too, so it's perfect. This is a really good card. I like this. I like that they're giving these like themes that have been out for a while. I'm like that they're giving the new stuff for it. Actual like really cool and neat effects. This is definitely a really cool and neat effect. Next we have Pedro Madrigal. Pedro Madrigal is a 2-cost 3/3. Quest for 1, difficult journey. This character enters play with 1 damage. Devoted family. When you play this character, if you have another magical character in play, you can maybe remove up to 1 damage from him. I'm very interested to see the new madrigals because from the looks of the set, they don't seem very song oriented, which I think is crazy because it's a literal movie. It's a literal movie about like magical powers and singing. And I mean, the singing's not really a magic part, but you know what I mean. So I'm really interested to see what this is going to do. A 2-cost on a 3/3 isn't terrible. It comes into play damage, but if you have another magical in play, it won't. So it's cool right now. You can play this with the current madrigals that we have. You have a turn 1 madrigal in Maribel, so pretty cool. Drop a 3/3 for 2. It's okay, but honestly, there are better options out there. Next, we have Pluto, the Vigilant Traveler. He is a 1/4. Works really well with the Monterey Jack. Whenever this character quests, if you played another character this turn, chosen opposing character gets -1 until the start of your next turn. This is pretty good static power drop, which I think is really neat. In the early game, this could really keep some of your stuff alive in like those those first couple turns. I think this could be really cool in like aggressive Amber decks post rotation. Next, we have Rex. I love Rex. This might be my underdog card of the Amber color. I love the picture. 2-cost, 3/1, Storyborn ally dinosaur toy. A dinosaur could come in handy later. He's 3/1, quest for 1, has bodyguard. This character may enter play exerted. An opposing character who challenges one of your characters must choose one with bodyguard available. 3/1. Amazing. But it pairs up so well with his ability, Run Away. During an opponent's turn, when this character is banished, gain 1 lore. Rex is going to come out. If he gets the quest, he gets the quest. Even if your opponent like hits him with a damaging spell on their turn, you're going to get a lore. In the toy archetype, I can see this being really good. Then we have a Bo Peep. 3-cost, 2/3, quest for 2. Somebody do something. Your character is named Woody, gain bodyguard, which is pretty neat. The bigger Woody is a relatively big dude with a crazy ability that supports this ability really, really well. And then we got Bullseye, Loyal Horse. Loyal Horse is a 4/3, 3-cost, quest for 1. Let's Ride. If you have a character named Woody or Jesse in play, you pay 1 less to play this character. If you have this and you do Ham and Grandma Willow, you're dropping this 4/3 for free, which is crazy good. Crazy good. And a 4/3 stat line is really good too. So we have Dale, 3-cost, 1/6. Dale's a big boy. Quest for 1. Excited friend, Storyborn hero. While you have a character named Chip in play, this character gets +1 lore. So you play Chip. Boom. And there's a couple of really good chips. There's one in this set, but there's also a yellow, an amber one in Sail the Azurite Sea, that when you play it, you give another character a +1 lore. So if you play this on turn 3, play Chip on turn 4, you're going to be questing for 3 with this Dale, which is really good. We have a Isabel Madrigal. It's a 3/3 singer 5. So I'm glad they're keeping some of them with the song theme. Quest for 1. When you play this character, if you removed 1 or more damage from 1 or more of your characters a turn, gain lore. So this is a really cool little combo card with the Pedro that we talked about. If you have this on the field, you play Pedro. He comes in with a damage. You heal the damage. Gain a lore. Pretty neat. And we have our Jesse, a 3-cost 3/3 Storyborn Hero toy. Whenever this character quests, if you have 2 or more other toy characters in play, you may draw a card. That is a really good ability. And then Yodele Hee Hoo. I had to do it like that. Whenever you pay 2 or less to play a card, chosen opposing character gains -1 until a power until you start your next turn. This, my friends, is a really good card. Whenever you have 2 toy characters, you're getting an extra draw. Extra draw is always good. She's a 3/3, which isn't terrible. And you pay 2 whenever. So if you have this late game and you play multiple turn 1s, multiple 1 costs, then you're reducing multiple things by 1, which is super cool and gonna potentially help Jesse stay around a little bit. But even if you only get 1 quest offer, that's an extra card that you're not gonna get any other way, which is really cool. And then we have another Monterey Jack. He is a 3-cost 1/4. Quest for 1, has the ability Bird's Eye View. When you play this character, you may reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a character card, you may put it into your hand. Otherwise, put it on the bottom of your deck. I mean, there are better... This is on theme with the Rescue Ranger theme, but there are better card searchers out there that do more for you in the long run. So, post-rotation, he could see some play if this Rescue Rangers theme explodes. So, fingers crossed. Also, fun little thing about this Rescue Rangers theme, if you have characters at Rapunzel's Tower, they're going to get an additional 3 cost. And that additional 3 defense. And that is important for another card we're going to talk about here in just a minute. Then we have Augustin Madrigal. He's a 4-cost 3/6 with support. Also, low-key, I love the steampunk-ish look of this set. I think it's really 3/6 support, pretty solid. They're better. Are there really any other inherent supports at this thing that I could say are better? Mulan's 3. Yeah, no, this is really solid if you're playing into like a support deck. And then we have Ariel. Ariel is a 4-cost 3/3 quest for 2. I love the picture on this card. Dreamborn Hero Princess. Whenever this character quests, if you play another character's turn, chosen opposing character can't challenge and must quest during their next turn if able. This is a theme in this set. I don't remember if they're all called, if all the abilities are called Familiar Ground. They might be, but there's at least 1 character in every color combination that has this kind of effect. I think Ariel's is probably one of the better ones, because being able to stop like big threatening things from threatening your board in challenges is really good, especially since we're getting a ton of really strong steel cards that really fit into like a steel Sapphire or the obviously always there steel Ruby challenge deck. So this is a really good card. And we got this cool promo. Like, look at that. I love the promos in this. I love the look of the promos in this set. Now, then we have Chip. Chip is a 4-cost 2/4 uninkable. I think that's my biggest issue with a lot of these Rescue Ranger cards, is some of the really good ones aren't inkable. Like, I obviously understand they're going for something here because you can reduce the cost of this stuff with like Grandmother Willow, Pam, but still, it's kind of annoying. 2/4 quest for 1. When you play this character, you may return a character with 4 shield defense or more from your discard to your hand. So this is a recycle stuff when you play it, which is really cool. And your character's name Dale get +1 defense. And this is important because of the legendary Dale. This card is kind of disgusting. So, Dale is a 4-cost inkable 0/4 that quests for 2. He has the ability Spike Suit. During challenges, your characters deal damage with their defense instead of their power. This card is really good. I don't know how it's going to be played, but this card is really good. And this is why it was important for me to tell you that Rapunzel's Tower is a thing. Rapunzel's Tower gives cards at Rapunzel's Tower an additional +3 on defense. So just off of this Dale alone, if you have a chip out, that chip out that we just talked about, it's going to be an 8 if it's at Rapunzel's Tower. You are an 8, and you're dealing your 8 as damage back to your opponent. Slap Bodyguard on this thing somehow, and it is terrifying. I don't know if it's going to be a strong deck. It might be something that could be better post-rotation, but oh my god, this card is, I want to do really silly things in a Rapunzel's Tower deck with this card. We got a new Mickey Mouse. 4 cost, 2/3. Comes in quests for 2. Has 2 abilities: Long Journey. This character may enter play exerted, and Secret Path. When this character is exerted, one of your other characters. Whenever one of your other characters' quests, I can read, I promise. Chosen opposing character gets -2 for the start of your next turn. You bring this in on your turn 4. In like we'll use Amber aggro decks as an example. On turn 4, you play this exerted. If you have like a strong field, you're gonna be able to drop a bunch of your opponent's cards, which is their power, which is really, really good. Really good. Next, we have another Woody. This Woody is a 3/4 for 4, a quest for 4 cost, inkable. Quest for 1. Let's go home. When you play this character, look at the top 4 cards of your deck. You may reveal a toy character card or location card named Andy's Room and put them into your hand. Put the rest of them on the bottom of your deck in any order. This is a great toy searcher. Really great toy searcher. I think Amber Ruby toys are going to be really, really good. The next video, we're probably going to talk about Ruby, so I can do a deck profile video for Amber Ruby toys. I think this is going to be a really good theme. Like, we've had like other themed decks in the past, like as he sits here and tries to think about other themed decks that they've had in the past. I mean, like, Madrigals is a theme deck that was really fun to play, but I don't know if I'd call it like super competitive. I think toys have the potential to be really, really competitive. So I'm really excited to see what this deck does. I need to find out when the Wilds Unknown pre-release is so I can go to it. And then we have Dolores Madrigal is a 5/5, 5 inkable. Quest for 2. When you play this character, look at a chosen opponent's hand. I'm pretty sure every single Dolores Madrigal that has come into this deck, except no way, only 1. We've had 3. 2 of them look at your opponent's hand. 1 of them draws cards. We have Prince Eric. He's a 5 cost, 6/7 quest for 1. Just your generic guy. What are the starter decks? The starter decks are Incredibles and Toy Story. He'll probably be in the starter deck, the 2-player starter deck. And then we have, in my opinion, one of the absolute best like cards, like in not only in this set, but one of the best Amber cards that has ever come out. We have Woody. Woody, the Jungle Guide, is a 5 cost, uninkable, 1/5, shift 3. Let's get moving. Whenever this character quests, draw a card. Then you may play a character with a cost 2 or less for free. And then everyone gather around. Your other toy characters get +1 shield. For free. So when you quest, you're drawing a card and you're playing a character. This card is putting more cards in your hand, and it's letting you go wide on your field. This is disgustingly good. Like, you can drop the other Woody. You can drop Daisy Duck with this for free. You can drop Grandmother Willow with this for free. You can drop Zombie Lilo with this for free. This card is super good. You can drop Nala's with this for free. You can drop... There's a ton of other really good cards that you can drop with this for free, which is fantastic. It's a 1/5, so depending on how you're playing this, you're gonna be potentially getting a solid 2 turns of questing on this, because you can play it on your turn 3, which is crazy. Crazy, I tell you. I'm super excited for this card, and it is the set championship promo. I think these are set championship promos. I'm pretty sure. So good. So good. I love this card. This, in my opinion, is the best, second best card in this set. Because Steel Merida is a thing. Then we got Chip. 6 cost, 2/7. When you play this character, if you have another character with 4 power, 4 shield, sorry, or more in play, you may draw a card. 2/7, quest for 2. Pretty solid ability, getting card draw. I think the best way to play Rescue Rangers is going to be to mix it with blue, just because you can ramp so much, and then you can play like these bigger cost cards for free, and it also for easier, and it also helps you deal with the fact that a good chunk of them, a lot of the really good ones are in fact uninkable. So I think that really helps out too. And also the gadgets are in blue too. So you can do some stuff, crazy stuff there with like items and stuff too. And then we have another Isabella Magical. Let's take a look at that. That is a fantastic enchanted. But here we go. She is a 6 cost, 4/5, Floodborn Ally, Magical, quest for 2. She is a shift 4, which is really cool. Whenever you remove damage from one of your characters, gain 1 lore for each damage removed. My guys, this is such a good card. This is another very, very good card. If you're playing this in like a really big damage removal deck, which honestly you could easily do in the colors of blue and sapphire and amber, you're going to draw a ton of cards. You're going to be able to potentially drop this on your turn 3, which is scary good. So I don't think, what's the other Isabel? The other Isabel's a 3, right? Yeah, the other Isabel's a 3. So you could easily play this on your turn 1, turn 2, tap ramp, turn 3, you'll be at 4. Yep. This is just a really good card. I wish we had a smaller Isabella. But this is just really good. This is really good. There's a ton of healing being done. You can easily just do this, funnily enough, off of this combo right here. Really good. But there are other really strong healing cards in this game, in this rotation, that make this card exceptionally good. Like, I think this card is really good. I want to really make this card work as well. It's just really good. Going into our actions, we have Ranger Team Up. 2 cost inkable action. Chosen character gets plus power equal to their defense. That can be kind of terrifying. Then we have, oh no, I lied. Metamorphosis. This card, I think, has a ton of potential as well. It's a 3 cost uninkable action. Shift a character from your discard for free. So if you lose a character, say you're at 6 ink, you lose your Isabella, or you lose your Woody, you're at 6 ink. You play a Woody. You play this. You get your Woody back. Ha! I'm going to word that a little bit differently. You play the 1 cost Woody waiting for a friend. You shift it. You play Metamorphosis. You shift it from your discard pile into the Jungle Guide Woody for 4, which is still really good. It feels really bad, but being able to shift out of your discard pile, I think it's worth the extra cost. Or if you have some bigger shift targets, like if you want to play this in Infinity, being able to use this on your potential turn 3 to shift into the 7 cost Cinderella Stout-Hearted on your turn 3 is kind of terrifying. I think it's pretty good. I think it's a really good card. Then we're getting into our songs. This Growing Pressure is a 3 cost, so a character of 3 or more can sing it for free, or you can pay the 3. A chosen opposing character can't challenge and must quest during their next turn if able. Draw a card. Again, this is a really good card to keep some of your power players on board for a little bit longer, making your opponent really push what they want to do. I like this in a lot of Amber Steel decks and a lot of Amber Red decks, because you have the destruction cards in red, you have the damage cards in Steel that really keep your opponent kind of in control, really keep you in control of what your opponent's putting on their field. And with this letting other units not being able to challenge, hold on a second, Gilbert, get down. We'll be right back. Okay. I paused the recording, and we're recording again. So now we're talking about this card. I think this card is going to be really good in decks that can keep your opponent's, where you can keep your opponent's your board really condensed. So stuff like Steel, where we have Grab Your Sword, Merida, who is really good. 3 arrows, strength of raging fire, he hurled his thunderbolts. Lots of really good cards. They kind of keep your opponent's field really condensed, and then using this and the other cards that stop them from challenging and questing really lets you keep a lot of your big pressure lore getters on the board, like Nala, Daisy Duck, Lilo. Lots of really good options here for this card. And then our last song, which ironically enough, they haven't released the okay, cat, please lay down while I record my video. Yes, you stay there and be good boy. You stay there and be good boy. Is You've Got a Friend in Me. Look at the top 4 cards of your deck. You may reveal up to 2 toy characters and put them, 2 toy character cards, and put them into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order. This is a really solid song for the toy deck, because you're going to be running, most of your characters are going to be toys. Maybe some low to the ground cards like Daisy and Lilo for extra lore gain. But the bulk of what we're going to be running in this deck is toys. And so being able to grab any 2 toys you need when you need them is kind of really good. Hopefully in those top 4 cards. Going into the items, we have Safety Rope, 2 cost, uninkable. When you play this item, you may put a character card from your discard on top of your deck. And at the end of your turn, you may banish this item to draw a card. This isn't terrible. It's not bad. It's not good. It's just kind of there. Character recursion to the top of your deck is kind of weird. Not putting it back in your hand. And drawing a card is okay, but I feel like there are better cards that do this really well, and I feel like this isn't as big of a thing as what you think it would. And then going into our locations, we have Andy's Room. While you have only 1 character here, they get +2 shield, +2 defense, and +1 lore. This with Woody is disgustingly good, because that Woody is now a 7, a 1/7 that is questing for 3, giving all of your other toys +1 shield, +1 defense as well. So this is a really good card. You have Bo Peep giving him bodyguard. He's going to take some hits. I think it's really cool. You can even throw Dale in there and make it so that he's dealing his now 7 power back to your opponent in the challenges. Just really good. This is Amber. I think Amber got some really cool tools to work with here. I'm really interested to see how this defense-based Rescue Rangers deck works. I'm going to be really interested to see if people are going to do anything with that. I think Toys is a very, very, very strong deck in this format. They gave him a lot of really good tools. They put them in a really good color combination in Amber and Ruby. There are toys spread out in other colors too, but the bulk of what you're going to do with this deck is in Amber and Ruby. And I'm really excited to see what the deck does. There's a lot of neat little power reducers here. There's a lot of really good stuff in this set, I find, for Amber. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think Amber is going to be a strong contender in this Wilds Unknown format? Do you think Toy Story in general is going to be really good? And do you think the Woody is going to be a really, really strong card as well? Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, ding the notification bell if you want to be alerted whenever we post I said that really fast, any card game content. Also, you can check out regular content on Arrows Gaming. Excuse me. And RPG content over on Arrows Does RPGs. That content is shooting back up next week with Bravely Default, Pokemon Scarlet being out, and then the following week we're going to get back to Final Fantasy 13 and Final Fantasy 7. So, good stuff all around. I will see you guys in the next one. We're going to be talking about Ruby next. It's going to be really good. I'm really excited. Go out there, play some card games, get excited for Lorcana. Wilds Unknown is actually making me really, really excited for this card game again, where my interest in it was starting to wane a little bit. Waver a little bit. Now I feel like I'm really excited for this set, and I'm really excited for the new decks that are going to come out of it. But I will catch you guys on the next one. Have a great day, great night, whenever you're watching this. And thank you again for the 100 followers. I'm pretty sure I lost one, but for a split second, I was at 100, and it was really good. We're also going to be recording a lot more Cardfight Vanguard content. I am going to Bushy Road Summerfest in August. So the grind is on to get the deck, get ready, and get going. We're probably going to record the first part in a little video journey for that one as well. It's going to be really cool, really fun. Have a good one, everybody. I'll see you when I see you. Bye.